this whole thing I'm working on in the month of October. We go through 1700s, 1800s, the 1900s, modern, and we kind of talk about it. We discuss it. We look at specifics.
Sorry. Football. I know you being a music guy, you're probably not interested, but just had to check the score. Yeah, as you were saying? What do you got for us?
Tim, thank you for this opportunity. It is a pleasure to be on. And the chance to talk about one of my biggest passion projects of the year, Worship Through the Ages. And it's the idea where there's 4 Sundays in the month. So I take 4 centuries of church music, starting with the 1700s, and then progressing through each Sunday, 1800s, 1900s, and then arriving back at what modern worship is today. And this idea came while I was a very young music director at a Baptist church. And as that church, as with any other, there's always conversations and some pushback on what music's good, what music should be in the church, what's congregational, what's not, stuff on the radio, all this, Worship Wars is really the main title of it. And I wanted to seek out some sort of way to theologically and biblically and just...
Now, what I'm kind of picking up here, you're saying that the old music, be it boring, is better than the new music, which is outright sinful. Is that kind of what you're saying?
Well,
is that what the viewers should be kind of gathering?
I didn't say that. No.
Okay.
Yeah. No, that's 1700s. 1700s.
Okay.
Like so Isaac Watts, Charles Wesley.
I think of, Christopher Columbus sailed the blue 1792. And so can we expect some sea shanties?
1700s, okay? America's already here. We're hanging out.
Battle of the Bulge, right.
And no, really, the focus is less on the musical themes and more on some of the people, some of the background, the context to where so many of these rich, great hymns were written in. We're going to talk about some, Isaac Watts and Charles Wesley, some of the English UK stuff, but then there's some Fanny Crosby in the 1800s, which is American. And then even a little later on, we're going to talk about some of the African-American spirituals and the birth of blues and gospel music and how that's integrated into this American melting pot of music that we've come to love and know over the past 100 years.
So you said a name in there that really stuck out to me, Isaac Watson, something like that, right?
Watts, yeah.
Yeah, the guy threw up the apple and said that was gravity when it came down. So think of Civil War and the things that were going on there. Also, here in America, things were going very well. So what makes you think that that's the best music to play here at GI Free? Or is it that you just know it's terrible, but you don't care?
My aim is, first and foremost, what is God glorified by? What does God want his people singing? How does it impact us? What do we need?
So what you're saying is you're not so much trying to please people as you're trying to please God.
That's right.
So prepare to be disappointed. Now, I recently took a poll from that tent outside, and I kind of feel like it might fall down. We move on to the 1900s. Where are we going to hear? 1900? 1980?
Now, one of my favorite things about the 1900s is the vast diversity between 1905 and 1995. And so I split it up with the sermon in between. So before the sermon, there's going to be an emphasis on songs from 1905, 1912, 1940s. And then after the sermon, it's going to shift gears, and we're going to be hopping and clapping into 1988, Hillsong, and Michael W. Smith, all that good stuff.
Oh, right on. I don't want you to mislead my viewers. As a journalist, my number one priority is to make sure that my story gets across to them. So I have to kind of mediate between whatever you're telling me and whatever the truth is, you know? Really, it's not so much about what you think, but what I think. Which, you understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah, Tim, I think I do.
Okay. Well, I guess that just about does it. Worship Through the Ages, month of October, 4 Sundays, 4 centuries. Come on out, GI free. We'd love to have you. Come hear some music that you're probably not going to experience anywhere else. Donald, thank you for being here.
Thanks, Tim.
And we'll see you next time, guys.